Cheer. You guys are now listening to the Krime Payz Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Sanchez. I got my co-host with me.
The young Gliz Nardio.
Young Glizzy, dude. We're fresh out. We're fresh back from vacation. How was your vacation, cuh?
My vacation was good. It wasn't the most exciting one in the world, but, you know, it was a nice little family and spiritual venture that I had.
That's dope. Shout out to Fear of the Lamb Clothing, showing our support. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Hoodies are nice, good quality. Check them out at Fear the Lamb.
Fear the Lamb.
So where'd you go?
I went to Nebraska, and I went over there for a wedding, like a family wedding, bro. It was nice to be surrounded by like-minded people.
Yeah.
That aren't like It wasn't so much the area that was nice that I was visiting, but the people in that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is a lot of left-leaning people in that neighborhood, but everyone seems a little more stressed out than in the city. You know, like in the city, like people are more to themselves.
What do you mean? So you say people in Nebraska are more stressed out than people in Miami?
No. People in Miami are more stressed out than people in Nebraska.
All right, I got it.
Like everyone was willing to talk. Like I wore this hoodie over there, and people were willing to engage in a conversation with me. Like whether they were working or not, like on some friendly shit. You know, so I liked it. I like that country feel. The houses are different.
Cool.
It's a different environment than city life.
Was that cold or hot?
It wasn't cold. It wasn't hot. It was like a perfect temperature, very drier than here in Miami. You know what I mean? They're missing out on all this nice humidity over here. But it was like 50 at night, but 70 during the day.
That's
so
dope.
it was like house temperature. It was pretty nice, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Did you see anything? Any mountains, rivers, anything cool like that, or not really?
No, not really. I didn't really see no water around there.
It was just
I wouldn't eat the seafood there. You know what I mean? But like yeah, no, it wasn't flat. There was like hills.
Okay.
Not mountains, but hills. Like the terrain was full of hills.
All right.
But it was nice.
That's what's up.
It was nice. How about you, dude?
Dude, I had a great time. I went to Las Vegas. I went with my girl.
Always a good time.
Yeah, it was. You know, shout out to Vegas. It's a great place to have fun as an adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have a lot of things you could do. You know, you wake up, you eat a good breakfast, you hit the pool, and then you can, you know, chill at the pool for a while, go sightseeing, then you catch a show at night, and then go to like a luxurious dinner.
Yeah.
And then go back to the room, go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was good. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 43 years old. I didn't say I partied like a rock star. I didn't, but it was a lot on the body. You know what I mean? You get up, you take a 5-hour flight, you get jet lagged, you're running through the airport.
Oh my God.
You're running through Ubers. It was like 107 degrees over there. I've never felt 107 degrees in my life. It's something else.
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy how getting in a plane, it just drains you.
Yeah.
It really, like, you're just sitting there, but it is draining. Like, after you get off the flight, you're like, oh, my Lord, I am glad I'm off that flight.
Yeah, I think it's something about, like, the pressure in the cabin. And even if you sleep, it's like you didn't really sleep.
Yeah, like, it's like
You know what I
a
mean?
shitty little nap you get.
Yeah, and then you're on vacay, and then you're running around, and then you got plans, you know? All right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to see this, we're going to see that. And you're like, oh, my God. And then on top of that, you're probably might be drinking beer, you might be drinking wine, liquor. That shit is affecting you.
It takes a toll on the body for sure.
Dude. It took me like 2 days to fully recover.
Yeah, but what were you able to see over there in Vegas?
Okay, I stayed at the Circle Hotel, which was on Fremont Street. First time I stayed off the Strip. Stayed in downtown Las Vegas. It was a beautiful resort.
Was it cheaper?
It was about $120 a night, which is not really cheap for Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, Las Vegas, you could really get a deal on a room, but it was worth the money. You know, the room was modern, the pool was really dope. You know what I'm saying? As far as the casino, I'm not a huge gambler, but they had a nice casino. It was a 21 and over resort, so there's no kids there.
Oh, that's nice.
So it is dope. You know, like you could smoke cigars everywhere.
Yeah.
Their drinks are very like specialty drinks. It's not just like, let me get a Jack and Coke. No, they do like a lot of mixology, a lot of dope drinks. You know what I mean? Drinks you never heard of. The bartenders are flipping the bottles. They're breathing fire.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's always good.
it's not cheap, though.
Male bartenders?
Yes.
Not to be like misogynistic or in any way, but male bartenders, I feel, are always better at entertaining the customer.
Yeah.
Because they're not pretty. They can't make the tip like that. They got to like move and rush to work. So you get their drink faster. You get the cool
for
tricks and stuff.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't cheap. It's about $20, $25 per drink. It's not easy. You catch a buzz out there for two people, you're looking at $200 off the back without tip. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, and you gotta give the tip.
Yeah, but whatever. I wasn't tripping.
What about the dome? Were you able to see the dome? Is that, am I saying?
The sphere.
The sphere. Yeah.
Yes. I went. I saw the sphere. It was a sight to behold. It was at night. It looks beautiful. Yeah, bro. At night, you're driving down the strip, and the Las Vegas Strip is already beautiful as it is.
Yeah, for sure.
But now they have a huge dome that has like beautiful lighting. It's powerful, and it changes, right? So it's like a yellow face, like an emoji with its tongue out, but it lights up the whole block. It looks like a planet in the middle of the thing, and then it turns into Earth, and then it morphs into like an electric sphere that's like doing electricity, and it's probably like when you're standing in front of it, it's beautiful. I suggest everybody go watch it. Little tips,
Is it like in the Instagram videos? My bad. I'm just interested. Yo, is it like in the Instagram videos? You ever seen like how it's like they have the sphere there and it's like it's the emoji, but the emoji's like moving around in its face? Yeah,
because it's like a million LEDs, like high quality. So you ever see those like Chinese drone videos?
Yeah,
it's like that. Like it does graphics, and that we're just talking about the outside of it. Inside, it's like an amphitheater. Imagine like IMAX, but on steroids, like an IMAX you've never seen before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it has like a beautiful 8K screen, and it's all interactive. The sound system is incredible. It shakes you. It shakes your chest. Shakes your butt when the thing roars. You know what I mean? And they had like a little like a show about planet Earth. You know what I mean? So you're like surrounded by the screen, and then it's telling you about like the evolution of Earth and climate change and religion and animals and where we're going in the future. Cool. It was cool. It was like an hour long. You know what I mean? It was like $94 per person without taxes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you guys go there, here's a tip. If you're going in an Uber, don't take anything that they won't let you in if they searched you. Right? I'm talking like maybe you have a multi-tool on you. Maybe you have your grandpa's pocket knife. Maybe you have something else. Even if you have a license to carry it, they will not let you in the building with it. And there's nowhere to stash it. They don't have no lockers for you to stash it in. So you're just out of gas. You know what I mean? And in Las Vegas, nothing grows as far as grass doesn't grow, trees don't grow. It's not like in Miami you could go stash it behind some bushes or something. You know what I mean? Where nobody's going to find it. Over there, there's nowhere to stash. You know what I mean? So leave all that stuff in your hotel room and save yourself a big hassle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, don't bring your own drinks. They ain't gonna let you in with it. Shit like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was real cool. I saw a Prince tribute show. That was really good. You know what I mean? And it was cheap. It was like $62. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the hugest Prince fan. I'm like a Prince fanatic, but it was something to do. It was cheap. You know what I'm saying?
You need a lot of money to go to Vegas for on vacation.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an expensive vacation.
It is, and it piles up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything kind of sounds like it's a deal. Okay, this show's $94, but the Uber there is $20 back. The drinks there are $100. Then, dinner is $200. Then,
it might be cheaper to rent at that point. You know what I mean?
Nah, what do you mean by rent?
Especially if you're not staying on the strip, like to rent a vehicle.
Oh, because they'd be charging you crazy money to park.
Oh.
Yeah, every hotel charges mad money to park. They all have a parking fee.
That.
So there's nowhere to park at. But
I'll forget that then.
Yeah, other than that, it was good. My girl, she did a good job planning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had everything we needed.
The good thing about the Vegas trip, the problem with where I went to Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
So, like, the thing is I had to take 2 connecting flights.
That's
flights.
The worst.
Oh, my God. Bro, that is It's horrible. I hate it. I hate doing that.
How much time was it between the two flights?
It was like, bro, one I had to wait 4 hours, and the other one I had to wait an hour. Yes, bro.
4 hours is fucking terrible, brother.
Yes. And
1 hour is all right because they usually got a bar you could go get a drink.
Yeah, no, but 4 hours you're sitting there and you're eating shit, dude. And bro, there's no like I didn't do that to save money or anything. You know, I'm the kind of man that like I'll spend extra money if it saves me time.
Yeah, of course.
You know. But there is no such thing as just a one-way flight from Miami to Nebraska, you know?
No.
And when we got there, my cousin's like, oh, you could have went up to Orlando and just took the flight straight over here. I'm like, dude, I wish you would have fucking said that shit, dude, because connecting flights, I feel like it's more exhausting, you know?
Where'd you book through?
I got American Airlines.
All right.
They were decent. I've always heard bad things about American Airlines. I don't think I've ever been on an American Airlines flight. Bro, the seats were pretty good, you know? Like, I've been on Spirit. Spirit's trash.
Yeah, it's awesome.
American Airlines, their seats are pretty comfortable.
Did you have a screen in the back?
No, I didn't have a screen.
Yeah, I didn't have a screen either.
They have a thing to hold your phone up, and the Wi-Fi on the plane, like, you have to pay for it. But even if you don't pay for it, they offer free entertainment. So you could bring your iPad and just bring your cell phone. They have a charging port, and you could make time pass by quick.
Yeah. Did you have free Wi-Fi, or do you have to pay for it?
All right. So like I said, you have to pay for the Wi-Fi, but you could connect to the Wi-Fi and just stream the movies they have there, and it's free. Like, but you have to pay to use the Wi-Fi to go on Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah, like I had T-Mobile, so I was able to get free Wi-Fi for the 5-hour flight. It was good.
You went on American?
Yeah.
Damn, how does that work? Because I got Metro.
Yeah, you have to have T-Mobile. You have to have
Metro is T-Mobile though. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. I mean, they use the same network, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's like a third party company, I guess. So
yeah,
it won't do it like that.
5 show. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna get into some topics, dude. Kendrick Lamar, he got booked for the halftime show in New Orleans, and it set the internet's on fire. A lot of people were upset about it because last year, well, ever since Rock Nation took over the booking of it, they've been doing hip hop acts, right? And the last Super Bowl they had Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre,
that was fire,
Eminem, and 50 Cent, and it was like a California big up Super Bowl show, you know what I'm saying? And so this year it's New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? So people wanted to see New Orleans artists, or at least the culture did, you know what I mean? They wanted to see Lil Wayne, they wanted to see Drake, Nicki Minaj.
Lil Wayne's from New Orleans?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Why? Yeah, I didn't even peep that when I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so instead they booked Kendrick Lamar, another West Coast artist. So people were mad. You know, Juvenile spoke out about it. Birdman, Nicki Minaj spoke out about it. Juvenile spoke out about it. And, you know, they're kind of blaming Jay-Z and Rock Nation. I mean, yeah, dude.
You should have Lil Wayne there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like my original thought about it, I forgot about that aspect of it because it wasn't here in Miami. You know, I didn't like the one here in Miami when they gave us Shakira.
Yeah.
I thought that was super prejudiced.
Why?
I was like, yo, you give us Shakira, like, you know, give us like Miami artists, like not like Pitbull.
Yeah.
Give me like, you know, I know they couldn't do Trick Daddy at the time. They weren't doing hip hop like that, you know, but give me something Miami, Rick Ross, you know, or, you know, Pitbull. I mean, you know, there's plenty of Miami artists to go through. And, in New Orleans, like my original thought when you told me about the Kendrick Lamar getting the halftime show, I didn't know it was in New Orleans, but I was like, dude, he just called Drake a pedophile and stuff. Like, you know, he's going to perform that song.
Yeah.
Like, do you really want that at the Super Bowl? Yeah. You know, you want him dissing Drake at the Super Bowl?
I mean, yeah, that's bad news for Drake because you know he's gonna play "You're Not Like Us."
Yeah, dude, he's gonna have millions of people calling him a.
You gotta say PDF file.
PDF file.
Yeah, that's a trigger word on the algorithm.
All right, it's all right. I'll bleep it.
It's all good. Yeah, dude. So, I mean, I think with that, like, it still has to be kind of family friendly. You know what I'm saying? And New Orleans artists are a little gutter. They're a little under, like, hardcore.
You could have picked Lil Wayne though.
Yeah.
Like you got Lil Wayne who's from there. Lil Wayne has some clean songs.
Yeah, for sure.
That you could play. He has some kid friendly shit.
I think that Lollipop song.
Yeah, Lollipop. He has a lot of bangers, dude. You got
his catalog is unmatched.
His catalog, yeah. He has albums that are back to back. I guarantee, like probably over 100 albums. You know.
Yeah.
Like you could have used Lil Wayne if Lil Wayne's from New Orleans. I didn't even know that. That's something new I learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of disrespect towards them. You know, Lil Wayne is a legend. If they were going to keep it hip hop for this Super Bowl, I think they should have went with him, Drake, and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, the three that you know.
And that's not no hate at Kendrick. It's just like, you know, Kendrick's from the West Coast. He's from L.A. They had it last year. They didn't include him last year, so like, why are you going to include him this year in New Orleans?
Yeah,
but
you know,
he did have a big song. So, in all, in other hip hop news, Rich Homie Quan, he passed away.
R.I.P. dude.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to my dog. You made my high school years great, dude. Yeah. Every high school party I went to, if you didn't play Rich Homie Quan, your DJ was trash.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lot of bangers.
For sure.
That's sad with Rich Gang.
Yeah. People say that he OD'd they're on fentanyl, but I think he didn't OD. I think he was poisoned. And I'm not talking about like on no conspiracy shit. I just think that he bought a fake pill that he didn't know was fake, took it, and died. So under those pretenses, I feel like you got poisoned.
Yeah, dude, it really sucks that is like the thing now. Like, you know, because the drug dealers get lazy and now they're lacing shit with Fetty.
When we lost so many people to that shit.
Yeah, dude. Fentanyl is a shitty
Petty,
drug,
dude. Prince passed away from that shit. Rich Homie Quan. There's like a long list of people that have OD'd on fentanyl because they thought that it was a Percocet. And, you know what I'm saying?
And it's disappointing, you know what I mean? And, you know, a lot of people go to the point where they're like, oh, well, maybe he shouldn't do drugs. And it's like, yo, you know, but it's a part of their lifestyle, you know what I mean? I ain't mad at them for, you know, it's not my choice, but I ain't mad at them for taking drugs. But, like, you know, if there was, like, a way that, like, you know, like you could test and make sure drugs don't have fentanyl in it, like, it's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, so R.I.P. to him.
R.I.P. to him. He died young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young and great.
Sucks.
I think he made better music than Young Thug. I just think Young Thug got a lot of the success.
I think he was like, I would say he definitely took, I don't know who came first. I'm not too sure if it was Rich Homie Quan or Young Thug. I'm pretty sure it's Young Thug. And I feel like Rich Homie Quan took inspiration from Young Thug. You know what I mean? So they were both on their own path. But, yeah, I definitely enjoyed Rich Homie Quan's music more than Young Thug. I never understood him. You know, nowadays music videos have they're including the captions, right? So like the music video is embedded with the captions, which I like because whenever you don't understand something, you could see it now.
By captions, you mean like the lyrics, right?
By the lyrics, yeah, for sure.
The NFL is back. It was a big thing in Miami. The Dolphins came. We won. You know what I mean? That's dope. Tyreek Hill made the headlines because he was driving a McLaren. I think he was on the way to the game. He got pulled over by the cops, and he tried to do that. You ever see those YouTube videos where the guy only lowers the window a little bit and starts talking shit to the cops?
Yeah.
He tried to do that.
In Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude, he thought, dude.
Yeah, dude. I saw the video, dude. The cops were not having that. They were like, yo, lower your window. He was like, what? He only cracked it. And then he put it up after he said something. And they were like, yo, lower the window. We're going to take you out the car. He didn't lower it. They snatched fool out the car, threw him on the floor, put their knee in his back. Now, they were being bullies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think the cop was thinking, you know what I mean? Like, you're pulling over a McLaren, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, whoever that is has money, but it is Miami. It could be rented. You know what I mean? Maybe it doesn't matter, but, you know, you just can't be throwing multi-millionaire celebrities, snatching them out the car and throwing them on the floor and putting your knee on their back and not expecting anything. You know what I mean? And it should have been a red flag because when the cops pulled them over and ripped them out of the car, like a big-ass Bentley pulled up next to them, and like two dudes got out the car and like, yo, they got Tyreek, they're throwing him on the floor, this and that, they're beating him up. And this guy plays for the Dolphins, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's like a star on the Dolphins team. He's not like, you know, nobody. So that cop, he got put on on unpaid leave while they do an investigation. Tyreek Hill played in the game, and he scored a touchdown. And his touchdown celebration went viral because he put his hands behind his back, and then the other Dolphins came like they were handcuffing him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was cool.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude, you can't do that in Miami though, dude. Like
I always said that. Like every time I watch those guys talking shit,
they're
to the
never
cops,
in Miami.
I'm like, yo, you're not doing that in Miami.
Yeah, right, dude. And I'm glad you can't do it in Miami, dude. I don't want my cops over here being disrespected, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pro police, dude.
Yeah,
So,
but
I get it. Some police are dickheads, dude. I didn't watch the video, so I don't know. But
Now
police shouldn't be treated like that.
Yeah, the cops came up. So I understand, but sometimes cops could be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give the right to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the only person, the cops have to do their job the right way.
Yeah.
And the guy doesn't have to treat them nice.
Yes.
So in that, to me, the cops are at fault in that one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I haven't seen the video though. You watched the video?
Yeah, I watched the video.
You want to pull it up so we can react to it right quick?
Nah, we're already getting deep in there, and everybody's seen it. If you haven't seen it, you guys check it out. Google it. Tyreek Hill pullover body cam footage. You guys can see it for yourself.
Yeah.
But he went on the press conference and he said his piece. I'm excited about the football, the new football season. A lot of people are. Everybody's talking about their bets and their fantasy football, and hopefully that stimulates our economy. The bars start moving, people start going out. I would like to go to the Dolphin games, but you got to be a real fan, dude, to go to the Dolphins game. It's as hot as hell outside.
Yeah.
And that sun is busting. I did that one time. I got free tickets to a Dolphins game, and it wasn't in the new stadium. It was in the old stadium. Bro, it was like 100 degrees, and where I was sitting at, because, the stadium is, has like a shape, so the outside of it has shade, but the middle of it had no shade, and I was in the middle. And I was getting my ass whooped by that sun. It's not fun. And then when you can't escape it.
I'm not a big fan of football, dude. I'm not a big fan of sports, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of betting though.
Yeah.
You know, I started a Prize Picks account, and hopefully I could create a fantasy football team and make some little bit of paper.
True.
Hopefully it gets me into it more. Gambling always gets me a little more into it. Just not because I'm a degenerate, but just because I need a little stake on there. Like that way I could be entertained. Because otherwise I'm just watching two men throw the ball back.
I did a little gambling in Las Vegas. My girl was playing the slots. I think she played like $60. She was losing it. She was getting mad. So then I took 200 and I put on Baccarat. Baccarat is like, it's like a flip of a coin. You either pick player or you pick banker. It's 50-50. I put it on player, $200, lost. Bam. Boom. That shit was like a kick in the nuts, bro. I was like, damn. My girl was like, what happened? Did we lose? I was like, yeah. She's like, fuck. Walked away, defeated. We looked around. She played another game, and that little itch was in my back. Yo, another $200, you get your money back on roulette. It's 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to do that little system I showed you.
Do it. Right? So I said, fuck it. I grabbed her. She's like, where are we going? I was like, I'm going to check this roulette table out real quick. I take out another $200 bills. I put on the thing. She's like, oh, you going to do it? Yeah. I said, what do you want, red or black? She goes, red. I said, all right. Boom. They spun the ball. Red. 200. Got my 200 back. Went to the cashier. Gave them $400 worth of chips. Got my money back. Rode out. But yeah, that's
always a good way to do it, dude.
Yeah.
You lose no money.
I didn't lose, bro, but it was exciting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was
I like the gambling part of it. It could get addicting. I can see how people are addicted to it. Yeah, I like when I put it there and I'm like, dung dung, dung dung, dung dung.
The only thing I don't like,
and then it hits and it's like, yeah. But when you lose, you really lose.
But
dude.
the thing is, like, there's a vibe in a casino if you really peep it, right? Because you might be having a good time. I usually have a good time. I never bet more than I can afford to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not me. I like to get stupid.
I don't go there to make money. I go there to have fun.
Yeah.
But if you peep, look around, look at the people playing the games. Look at the people's face on the table. It's rare that you see a happy person. Usually people are like locked in, no emotion, just losing.
Yeah, you got to go there. Yeah, all right. So when you go and gamble, right? Teach y'all how to be a degenerate. You got to go with the intention all right, so whenever I go gambling, I go, all right, I'm going with $1,000, and I plan to lose this $1,000, but I'm gonna enjoy it. And if I win, I'm gonna really enjoy it. You know what I mean? So I just go with like 1,000, or I go with 500, and I plan to lose it. Yeah. So if I win it, I'm like, oh great. If I lose it, I was already like, whatever, fuck it. It was fun, dude. I lost it too fast.
I like Dana White's system. 3 hands. Play 3 hands. If you got $1,000 budget, divide that by 3. Win, lose, or draw. After 3 hands, you go home. Whether you won, you broke even, or you lost, you go home.
Yeah.
And you bet big.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing lately. Yeah.
It's a good way to do it.
Well, today was the debates.
It was an eventful debate.
Yeah, we pre-gamed. I think we went too hard.
Yeah, dude, I got tired after that debate was long, dude. I thought it was going to be an hour long. We did like a 2-hour stream, dude.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. Fuck. We streamed it on Facebook Live. Glizzy hit me up early. He's like, yo, bro, let's go to the house. Let's get some, come to the house.
We celebrated it like a Super Bowl.
Let's get some let's make some tacos. Let's get some beer. Let's get some tequila. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Bro, we started taking shots, drinking beer, eating tacos. By the time the debate came, I was halfway dizzy, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to follow that shit, but I was like, damn, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
But I don't think the debate, I don't really feel like anybody won or lost, to be honest with you. I don't think that they turned any votes in that debate. Before the debate, if you were voting for Trump, you're still voting for Trump. Yeah. If you were with Kamala, you're still with Kamala.
Yeah.
And Kamala people don't think that she lost. They're happy with her performance. I don't think we lost. I'm happy with his performance. I did see some discrepancies as far as the moderators.
Oh, I knew that. I told you. I was like, yo, these moderators, they're going to butt in. They're going to, whatever they're going to say. And they did exactly what I thought they were going to do, which is they start fact-checking the president. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll fact-check them on the news later.
Yeah, and they didn't interrupt her, or they didn't question her, or they didn't do none of that. And that's why she refused the Fox News one, because the first debate was on CNN. This is supposed to be on Fox. She was scary and didn't want to be on Fox because she knows that they're only going to do one debate, and she wanted it to be on her grounds. And she used a smaller a smaller podium, right? So she looks bigger, so she doesn't look small next to Trump, because Trump's like 6 foot something. She's a little woman. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of optics, a lot of rehearsing. You know what I mean? The moderators, of course, they threw us under the bus. They weren't fair. You know what I'm saying? But even without it being fair, I don't think that they changed anybody's minds on any side. I think the American people have their minds made up already about it.
Yeah, and then she brought up a lot of lies then.
Yeah.
Like, in Trump's Project 2025, when he's denounced that shit like multiple times.
I know.
She did everything like you would have expected her to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Called him a criminal, you know.
Yeah, and they didn't throw any hard questions at her.
They threw him mostly at Trump, and then they cut him off whenever he was building up the momentum. That usually hypes you up.
Yeah, and then when he brought up the assassination attempt, they cut that shit off quick. They shut his mic off. That was corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was corny. They don't want him talking about that.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it was. She did way better than I thought she was gonna do. I will give her that, dude. I expected her to fumble, but
I feel like she would have fumbled if everything wasn't in her favor.
Oh man, I thought she was gonna fumble even though things were in her favor. You know, I thought she was a little more. I thought she was a little more incompetent than I guess she truly is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she did well. From what I thought. Even though
if she would have had like Peter Ducey freaking doing the moderating and drilling her, she would have fumbled.
Yeah, I think it's that the media. I've been watching the news, and I think the media made me expect way worse than what was there. So I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed because I wanted it to be like, like the first debate was when Trump just bodied Biden. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they pulled him out.
Yeah, I wanted it to be that, but it wasn't that. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad.
And they didn't let him shine how he usually shines.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. We're up in some polls. We're down in some polls. I was recently in Nevada, like I said. It's a battleground state, and the Democrats were out there. They were out there on the strip with booths, registering people to vote. There, Planned Parenthood, shit like that was out there doing. So they're working too. You know what I mean? But they're not working like in
but
in
Nevada's
Florida.
like, all right, Nevada's a swing state, but it's like we truly need Georgia and Minnesota.
Yeah,
those are the bigger ones. Those are the bigger swing states. Like Nevada's,
but just because
like
what I'm trying to say is just because you don't see them out here in Miami.
Yeah,
they're out where they need to be at.
I'm sure, like, because when I went to Nebraska, it was out. It was out there. You definitely saw the
billboards and shit.
The billboards. You definitely saw you saw them out there. Saw the Kamala signs in front of people's yards.
5 show. And that's it. That's the end of the pod. Lizzie, I appreciate you sitting with me. I appreciate doing the pod. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back home, back in the city, back on my grind, doing what I love to do. Shout out to you guys for watching. Let me get a like, comment, and subscribe and a comment. And that's it. Peace. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheer.
Get a lamb.